Good morning. I've decided I'm going to vlog today. I don't really have that much interesting stuff going on. However, I just thought I'd give you all a laugh because somebody asked me the other day what fake tan I use, and 9 times out of 10 it's Molly May. Just, you know, put a little bit on my face and touch myself up. But to me, I'm looking very pale. This is me with no fake tan on, and I'm like, enjoy the washing and the car seat that we're trying to fix at the moment. And when I'm like this, to this point where I'm like basically feeling like nothing looks nice on me without a tan, and I'm going to be doing a try on of all my America outfits for Disney, sorry. I was like, I cannot go on camera looking like this. So I'm going to do myself a spray tan, and this is how I do my spray tans. Through the window in my garden. I like to tell myself that no one can see me down here, and the reality is there's houses there, there's houses down that bit. They probably can, but to the best of my knowledge they can't really see. So it's probably the most private I'll get in my garden, and obviously I don't want to do it in the house because it would go everywhere. Did used to have a pop-up tent, couldn't be bothered with the faff of putting it up, putting it down, so now I just do it in the garden. Don't worry, I'm in a dress. I only tan the bits that people can see. It's not going to be like a full-on paper thong, you know, situation. But I just thought I'd share this because this is the reality. It is not glamorous at all. It is purely such an embarrassment, but the things I do to have a nice even tan, hey? And in case you're interested, I'll show you what tan I use afterwards. But for now, I'm going to quickly run out there and do it before I chicken out because it is freezing and still really windy. So wish me luck. I'm in the cupboard of doom. The 2 tans that I use, I mix 2 together actually. First of all is the Sienna 10%, and then I mix it with this one, which you can just buy online, Santana, the cherry one. I just find, I'll try and show you now, just the mix of them. Oh god, I've got a real problem with this camera focusing, you know. It's gonna be great when we go to Florida. This mixture is really nice and it develops quite quick. I've done it quite dark. I don't know if it's picking up on camera as dark as it is, because I haven't got long to leave this on. I have got a very unsettled, sleepy little girl today, haven't I? She doesn't really know what she wants to do. Normally she goes down for a morning nap. She is not wanting to be alone today. She's very clingy, and I'm just watching my bedroom's a mess. Watching old Zoella and Alfie vlogs, just because that's the era I'm in at the minute. Like, I'm just really enjoying watching old content. Anyone else like that ever? But yeah, got a very restless little girl who definitely needs a nap but won't. Olive, why are you fighting your sleep? Why are you doing that? You don't know, do you? Mummy doesn't know either. You're a monkey. You're a monkey. Just making Olive's breakfast. I've got, it's still the same as she had, like, oh god, there's some morning realism. I've put some vitamin drops in there as well. I swear when I was a kid we didn't have vitamins. But I just feel like everyone tells you should. So I'm like, she better have some vitamin drops in there. But Olive is only me this morning. She's woken up in a right little grouchy mood. She's got crazy hair, I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I'm just making her breakfast, which is ready break with full fat milk, isn't it? Yes, it's coming. Oh my goodness, I'm voicing it in Andrew as we're speaking, sending him videos of crazy head Olive. But yeah, I'm just gonna give her breakfast now, and then she'll go back down for a nap, and then we can catch up, and I can clean up too. Are you a grumpy little girl this morning with crazy hair? Are you a grumpy little girl? No, you turn it on when the camera's on, don't you look at her hair. She's wild! Right, the tan is marinating. I look a mess. Because it's, well, I don't even look that dark on camera, but I can assure you we are marinating, and I haven't had anything to eat yet. And I'm doing that thing where you've got holiday coming soon and I'm trying to use all the bits up in the fridge. So of course I've got cheese, and of course I'm gonna make my usual pizza roll-ups because this goes out of date. Oh, yesterday. But do you know what? I don't believe in all that. Am I the only one that doesn't really like concentrate too much on use by dates? Olive's in her bouncer, I don't know if you can see in the background. There is chaos. It's such a beautiful day. I'm trying to make plans because this weekend is Sean's birthday. So I'm trying to make plans for like some fun things to vlog, because I think I mentioned in my Ritz one I really want to get back into the rhythm of vlogging, and I've had a good pep talk with a few of my friends. I'll tag them, one of them below, because she actually has a YouTube channel, and she was like, Tiff, just post stuff, because I was like, my life is so boring, I feel like I've lost my mojo. Yes, it is. I've lost my mojo with vlogging, and I just feel like I don't know what to film anymore. And she was just like, film anything. Also, sorry, I keep skipping because I haven't spoken to you in so long. I am struggling with the fact that my grey hairs are coming through, but I've got my holiday hair appointment booked, and I'm like, hold out, Tiff, hold out. But yeah, so I'm doing that thing where I'm like making up all the things out of the fridge, and also trying to plan, like I say, something for Sean's birthday weekend. The weather looks a bit iffy, but then hasn't it been like that like for a while now? Like, where is spring? Today is gorgeous, but of course it's a weekday, can't do anything. But we've got Nala, which is Olive's little best friend, Nala's first birthday party on Saturday, which is also Sean's actual birthday. So we're going to that, so that's a free party for Sean, he gets cake. And then I think on Sunday I might do like a beach trip or something. We haven't been to the coast since we've had Olive, which is actually criminal. So yeah, don't know, I'll probably catch up with you a little bit later and talk more about what we're going to do at the weekend. Don't know if it's going to be a daily vlog or a weekly vlog, but tonight I'm going to an Italian restaurant with my friend Kim, which I'm really looking forward to. I've never been there before, but Sean's been there with work, and obviously Kim's been there, and she rates it so much, so I'm very excited to go. Probably shouldn't be eating pizza and then having like a naughty dinner tonight, but this is what I do. Yeah, I'll show you outside because it's a gorgeous day, but there's not much else going on, so I'm really selling this vlog, aren't I? So look how pretty it is outside. Can you hear the birds song? This is the olive tree that has blown over about 6 times. We've had such high winds in the UK, and I really need to sort the garden out. So I don't know if I mentioned in another vlog, but last year when we had the garden done, Sean planted, he went on Amazon and he was like, oh, we need some quick growing grass. And I don't know what happened, but I think he's bought wild grass, and boy is it quick growing. Half the garden is normal, half the garden, because we had this strip put in, and rather than turf it, the gardener that did it was just like, oh, I'll just put garden seed down. And I was like, grass seed, sorry. And I was like, I'm not sure. The tree is still dying, by the way, update. Still dying. And yeah, we basically have realised we don't know what to do about this grass, because we cut it and then within a week it's back to this, and I'm like, it's horrible. And the worst part is it's obviously the main like lip from the patio, so I think Sean's gonna have to like rake it up. Can you even do that? Like get rid of it and start again, which is just gonna be really fun, isn't it? But yeah, my plants are dying. We need to give this garden some TLC. Ironically, we were out here like 2 days ago doing a jigsaw on there, and that's what I hate about the UK sometimes. Like, I just wish that you could take the covers off and just leave it and just be like, this is summer now, it's okay, spring, summer, we don't have to keep covering it over and worrying about things getting wet and damaged. But anyway, I'm going to, now I've showed you the beautiful skies, lovely, 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 I'm going to crack on and make my pizza roll-ups. You've probably seen this like 100 times, me making this, because I am a one-trick pony, and it's just what I enjoy to make. And it's a crowd pleaser. Olive loves them, Sean loves them, I love them, but I'm trying to see everything as content. Little things I'm like, this is boring. I really enjoy watching other people's vlogs of them doing things like this, mundane tasks, because, you know, life's like, oh, let me show you something actually while I've got you there. Right, my friend Toria, she runs Tales of Toria, she put on her stories the other day, because I'm not going to take credit for this. Can you see? Let me just bump up the light brightness on my phone. She put this on her phone, on her story, sorry, and I was just like, wow. Now, I'm a child of the 80s, mainly grew up in the 90s, right? So candy, like, necklaces and bracelets were my thing. I just instantly thought of that, and I was like, how have you done this? and she's told me how she's done it, and I think I'm going to include it in a video, or do a separate video. I'm going to make Olive one for her playroom. So it's like ball pit balls in different shapes. Honestly, Olive is so cranky, but she will not sleep. I just think it's really cool, and I think it would go in her playroom. I must do you, actually, a playroom tour, because since I've completed hers, oh, I'm gonna have to go see Olive in a minute because she's kicking off. Why I think it's because I haven't put Elmo on. I'm trying to get her onto like Bluey, something a bit different that's not just Elmo, because I just feel like I'm going a little bit crazy, and she must be too, listening to blooming Elmo 24/7. And I love Elmo, but if I hear la 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 one more time, I think I might actually go crazy. But yeah, so I think I'm going to make that for Olive's playroom, because I just think it's adorable, and I need to do you a full tour now that the playroom's finished, of what I've done in there, because it's one of my favourite rooms in the house, I can't lie, because it's got a bit of colour. I am very much in love with the neutral decor, and I realise so many of you think that's boring, but it just makes it feel clean and fresh to me, and that's what I like, and it brings like peace and harmony to my brain. But I had this other side of me. My friend Jasmine laughs all the time. She's like, you've literally got two personalities, super tacky, stuck in the 90s, and then same with Olive's clothes, beautiful, neutral, like aesthetic. I have two personalities when it comes to decorating and dressing my child. So yeah, I feel like Olive's playroom provides me with that little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of tackiness, a little bit of fun, a little bit of colour, which we all need. But if I spend too long in it, I will get a headache. So anyway, I'm gonna carry on making my pizza roll up. I'm just gonna fast forward this bit. I have got a homemade sauce, because I try and make this up for Olive because she loves pasta, rather than using like jars, because you know, I want her to be a healthy gal. But yeah, I'm going to fast forward this bit because it's going to be boring, and you can just watch me making pizza roll-ups like a pro.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
Oh, I've just put Olive down for a nap. She's in such a weird mood today. She's so whittly. She's going, oh, like that all the time, even though there's nothing wrong with her. I can't see that there's anything wrong with her apart from the fact that she needs a good old nap. So I've just got you resting on the kitchen scales. My little pizza roll-ups. Oh, cheese pull are ready. I'm just gonna have one of those today, and then I probably won't eat much else till I go to the restaurant tonight, because I am like supposed to be in holiday mode, supposed to be losing a bit of weight to walk around these parks. It's not happening, but just thought I'd come on here and like do a little catch up. Sorry, this is not the best like place to perch you, but I just felt like my arms would give way if I held on to like the camera for too long. But yeah, so a little catch up on what's been going on in life, what I'm doing today. I'm so glad I chose to do this when I look like this, but hey ho, it's real life. So tonight I'm going to the restaurant, which I told you about. Today I've got to go take my car to Mercedes, the guy that like I've been given a number basically, because at the weekend my car got whacked into in Aldi supermarket of all places. And I come from like a little cute little village, like not a village town, like just a little market town where nothing like this really happens. Like if it happened in a city, I'd expect people to drive away and just be like, meh, it's crap, but that's what, you know, you just expect it, don't you? But like we're such like quite a small community here and stuff. I was just really shocked. So I got out doing my shopping. We weren't even in Aldi very long at all, and I went to put the shopping away in the boot, and I was like, what the hell? You know, you're like, when's that happened? And I just thought to myself, it can't have happened when I was in the shop, surely. My alarm would have gone off, wouldn't it? Because it was quite a prank. I'll try and put some pictures in. Anyway, I just thought someone's done that and drove away, and I just had a little cry. And I just thought, this is crap. Because it's not even my car yet. Like, I lease it. Like, well, I don't know what the difference between HP and lease is. I don't know. But basically, at the end, we're going to buy the car. But obviously, it belongs to Mercedes at the minute. And as you can imagine, Mercedes is not cheap to get fixed. Anyway, so yeah, I was like really upset because I thought, this is just what we need. Our washing machine has just gone kaput, which is another story for another day. And now this, and then we've got America spending money. I was just like, oh, someone up there like absolutely hates me. But we then drove to a car wash place to assess the damage. I was like, I need to get this car cleaned because it's filthy. Let's see how much damage has been done. And just before they just started jet washing it, the guy tapped on my window. He's like, this has been on your window. And I was like, oh my God, someone's left me a note. And I can't believe I didn't think to check that, but I've never had someone go into me, so I just didn't know, ever. Been quite lucky, actually. Anyway, it said, sorry, I drove into your car, I'm so sorry. She left her name, her license plate and her number. And Sean immediately texted the number, and it was the wrong number. It was missing a digit. And then I popped into the internet. Ugh, I sound like an old lady then. I popped into Google to check like the MOT on the car, and it came up as a motorbike. And I was like, that's it, someone's done this on purpose. Someone's seen it happen, and then they've just drove away and put this on there just for good measure. Anyway, I put it on Facebook as any normal person would do. Being like, did anyone see anything? And someone messaged me and they were like, this is my friend, like she was in a flap and a panic and she wrote the wrong details down. So I went for like a roller coaster of emotions. I thought, someone's a scumbag. No, they're good. No, they're not. Yes, they are. So yeah, basically, long story short, because I'm never very good at a short story, am I? I've got to take my car to this guy who's going to assess it and look at the damage. He thinks it needs a new bumper, which I'm praying it doesn't need, because that'll be a lot of money for her. I never want to screw anyone over. I always panic and just worry that it's going to cost them a lot of money, even though it wasn't my fault. But yeah, so got to go and do that. That is in Huntingdon. And even though there's not a Mercedes garage in Huntingdon, the closest one to us is Peterborough, but he was like, I'm actually at Aldi tomorrow. He goes, Aldi? He's like, I know it's naughty. He said, but after I finish, I'll be in Huntingdon. Do you want to meet me? So we're gonna do that. And then I thought, while I'm in Huntingdon, I'll pop to B&M, because I've got, you know when you run out of everything, like your toilet cleaner, your bits and bobs. So I'm gonna pop there and have a little shop, and then come home and get like properly ready for tonight and going out with my friend. It'd be quite a nice day, I suppose. But yeah, just thought I'd fill you in, and that's what's been happening in my life. It really got me down all last weekend. I was just like miserable, and I wasted so many hours like worrying, fretting, getting upset about it. And it just goes to show there's really no point, because, you know, it's all alright in the end. Let's hope. Anyway, I'll take you with me, of course, and let you know what he says. But I'm going to enjoy my pizza roll now, and a quick 30 minutes of peace, hopefully, whilst Olive naps. Because today feels like it's going to be a long one. A bit more refreshed than earlier. Tan is washed off, hair is washed, makeup is done. Oh, Sean's just thrown a nappy bag. Look at the chaos behind me. Bye. Lost my train of thought because Sean threw a nappy bag downstairs. But I'm just going to head now to see the guy about my car, and then pop to B&M and get all the bits and bobbies that I need. Oh, I'm in such a rush, because he was like, I'll meet you there at 2, and now he's changed his mind. He's like, I'm going back to Peterborough, so you need to meet me now. I'm like, oh. So yeah, come to B&M with me. Out of breath, as always. Ooh, it's so bright. I'm at B&M now. I don't want to hold my camera up because there's people everywhere. I think I'm going to take my phone in there. God, it is so bright. You know when you're just like, ooh. I've had my car assessed and looked at. They think it's going to need a new bumper, which is just great. I'll try and insert some pictures of the damage, which I feel really bad for the lady, because it's not going to be cheap. I do feel guilty, and I know she wanted to try and do it outside of her insurance, but I'm like a little bit stuck because it's still like not, oh hello Claw, because it's still kind of, oh the people have gone now, I can move it. Still not my car, it's owned by Mercedes. So I do believe I have to get it like kind of done by them, and I should get it done by them, like the repairs, so that they're like tickety boo. But yeah, I'm gonna go into B&M now, have a look at what's new and show you what's in there, and then get a few bits. Shauna will like go mad because like, we're supposed to be minimalising. We're doing this thing at the minute, basically. I know everybody gets a little bit like this. I hope they do anyway, otherwise I'm just weird. But I just get a bit like, in my home, if I've got cluttered space, it's a cluttered mind. And I'm trying to do it where I am a bit more minimal, and get rid of just the junk. And then I hope that the day will be like more productive and easier to navigate because there's not so much stuff. But then the other half of me, the little devil on the shoulder's like, but you like things, you like going to the shops. Yeah, but the other part of me is like, buy the things, you love new things, they're shiny, they're fun, it will fulfill you. So yeah, I am a consumer through and through. There's more people turning up now and they've seen me in my camera. They must think I'm a right weirdo. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to go into the shop now and stop jattering on. Jattering, is that even a word? Probably not. Jabbering. And then we shall catch up afterwards. Olive's got hiccups. Pass it on. Olive! Miss Olive. Ollie. Olive. Let me see if I can. Hello, Miss Lady. Hello. There's a beautiful lady. Have you got hiccups? Have you got hiccups? I'm going to completely ignore that Daddy's put your jumper on the wrong way, aren't we? We have to have a change of clothes. Anyway, we're going in. Ooh, it's going to be a big shop. Whenever I say that, it's going to be small. Oliver's judging me because I've been down the sweet aisle. Oh, got you something though, it's okay. Hello. Making me think of my friend Hayley. Anything coffee. My God, I feel like I should get those. I should definitely get them for her. Whether they'll make it to her, I don't know. I feel like this is new. It might not be. Strawberry swirl. Oh, I love coming down here and like seeing if there's any new scents. I don't think I can see anything new. Oh, Olive, honestly, every time. Why do they love putting these in their mouth? So dirty. Oh, I must say though, this I bet very lovely. Oh, sorry, have I taken the germ thing away from you? This is the nicest scent ever.
I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free.
£72 later, and I've still got dinner to go tonight, so over the moon with that. I forgot it was half term. That was hell in there. It's hell in there. Is that what the GC says? It's hell in there. Yeah, Olive kept trying to put the coin slotty thing in her mouth because silly mummy forgot to bring a toy for her, so I tried to keep her busy with the bubble machine that I've bought her. You know what? It wasn't that great in there. There wasn't a lot of new things. That's not the best B&M. It's the little one in Huntingdon, so it's not the best one. I started chucking it down with rain. I'm really glad that I washed my hair and dried it and did my makeup, but yeah, not the best. So I was a bit disappointed. There's a few nice little garden bits for like outside dining. There are a few new as a fluorescence, but on the whole it weren't great, guys. So I'll do a little haul. I say a little haul. I spent £70, but I feel like in this day and age, £70 doesn't matter how much you spend, everything's just grossly overpriced. The bubble machine cost me £6, but she loves bubbles and the things we do for our children. Anyway, I'm gabbling on now. Really fancy a rice box because I can't be bothered to cook tonight. So I'm tempted to drive past KFC, which is on the way home, and get us a little ricey box. Not sure what to do. I also have a swimming costume that I need to return to Tesco's, but I don't have the receipt, and I'm really anxious about returning things even with receipts, let alone things without. I don't want my money back, I just want an exchange. So I'm going to try and like pull my big girl pants up and do that, but I really want to send Sean. But anyway, that's all for me for now. It's raining, which is also adding to my thought process of don't get out of the car and do the Tesco thing, Tiff. Like, just don't do it. I don't know, I feel bad returning swimwear, but genuinely tried it all on over underwear and it looks absolutely horrendous. I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm of the size and of the age now, and obviously having a child with C-section, I can't wear normal swimming costumes. Like, it looks hideous, and I'm not saying that to like beat myself up because I'm trying to be like nicer to myself. It doesn't look good, it doesn't flatter me. So I've ordered these little like, oh god, it makes me feel a bit like frumpy saying it, like swim dresses. They're like just a little bit more flattering from Shein. My friend recommended it, so I'm hoping and praying that they look good. Otherwise I don't have a plan C at all, other than stay fully clothed, which is not going to happen. I would never let that, like, I'd never let the way I feel about myself ruin my time with my child in the swimming pool. But I'm a little bit like, uh-oh, what do I do if these don't look good? But anyway, enough rambling on. I need to be brave and return this, otherwise it's just going to sit and end up on Vinted for £1. So off I go. I actually think I've got memory loss. I just said on here that I didn't want to cook tonight. I'm going out for dinner. Am I actually all right? It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Right, I think I'm going to put you on these to like bump it up. So let's just show you these quickly. Obviously we're going on holiday soon. Grace is of an age, bless her, like an old lady where she just needs a little bit of help holding her bladder. So she's going to stay with someone while we're away. So we've got some puppy pads for her just in case she doesn't make it through the night, because I think that's the courteous thing to do. So I just want to show you those before we start the haul, because I'm going to use it as like another bit of tripod now. I think, that's better. Do you know what? When I'm finished with this, I'm going to show you what you were leaning on, and you are gonna choke. Anyone watch Married at First? No, Love is Blind? Anyway, this is what I used to keep her busy around the shop. I bought a octopus bubble machine. I know she's gonna love this. Olive loves bubbles, and every like pack of bubbles that we bought to like blow ourselves has just ended in like 5 good runs of bubble blowing, and then they just go like crap. They just go too foamy, or I don't know if I'm blowing too hard. That's what she said. And it's just, yeah, she's like waiting for this like stream of bubbles, and I'm like, one pops. So anyway, as if I need to explain why I bought a bubble machine. I feel like I do, because it was a lot of money this haul. But anyway, I got this little octopus bubble machine, thought it was cute. There's probably better ones on the market, but this one looked aesthetically pleasing. Next up, such an adult purchase, I got a new toilet brush holder, because these are like more hygienic, like just the, if you can see in there, like the silicone-y ones. My one upstairs is a really pretty like marble one, but the metal has like rust stained it, and it just looks rank. It does not look like rust, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, oh, that needs to go. So that was £5. Oh, I'm impressed with these. So I got these. They're plastic, but they look glass. They look a bit pretty fancy. These used to be a £5, now they're £3 each. So I got those for storing like caster sugar and flour and things like that, because I keep finding weevils in my flour. So I need something to like contain the weevils, or just not get them at all would be great. Ended up getting my favourite fabric conditioner, the Apple Blossom. It smells so good. I'm normally like a blue or gold Lenore, but this is incredible. Also, I've been having a hard time, you know, with hard water in my toilet up and downstairs. So I got some of these like fizz things to go down the toilet, hoping that they'll help with the lime scale. We live in a hard water area, and then I got some foaming bleach. It's very exciting, this haul. I know, riveting. But you know, that's what we all go to Home Bargains for, and B&M, isn't it? It's bits and bobs. I got some drain unblocker because my hair, after having Olive, is still falling out, little bits and bobs, and Sean's beard hair somehow, don't know how, because he maintains that he doesn't, ends up down the plug. So got some of that. Right, something I'm very excited about. Not one, but 2 new scents. There was actually a third, but I wasn't a fan of it. It was raspberry and juniper berry, I think it was. But I got the tropical palms and tulip and peach blossoms. Now, if I was to pick a favourite out of the 2, I would choose the tulip and peach blossom. It's lovely. The tropical palms is definitely for you if you like the smell of like coconutty Malibu sort of smells, which I do like, but not in my cleaning. But I just couldn't resist. I thought, you know what, if I'm going to use the Flora, let's go for some new scents. So I've got 2 of the new summer scents there. What else did I get? Oh, do you know what else smells incredible? And I normally don't fall for like a Hinge special, but this smells amazing. It's the Orange Blossom and Coastal Cypress. So good. And do you know what? I actually went off of these for a little while because I thought, like, is it just a bit of a scam? Like, do you really need these? And you probably don't. But I got them anyway. I got suckered in. I got some toothbrushes for holiday rather than take electric ones. So I got one for me, Sean, and a spare, just, you know, in case. Really boring. Some white liners. We're going to use them as nappy bags when we're away. I also picked up, and I'm literally like 2 different people sometimes. I bought some natural shampoo from Holland & Barrett because I was worried about all the nasties that I was putting on my skin and hair. And then I saw this and smelt it and I was like, oh yeah. What I'm going to do, because obviously most of the products that I use are like big salon sizes, I'm going to put this in like a normal shampoo bottle to take on holiday. But oh my god, it smells like when I used to wash hair at a hairdressing salon. It's just taken me back. So it's the Moisture Manic, sulfate free, so I guess that's good, right? I honestly, I struggle with wanting to be like really natural, and then I get suckered into like all of the nice smelling things. One thing I've never gone back to though, because I heard like a horror story, was the about your hormones when I was trying to conceive, was the plugins for your home. So I've never gone back to those. But then, does it really matter when I'm putting things like this in my sink? Probably not. I got some Harringtons. I never buy like unbranded dog snacks in there because I've, again, heard horror stories about like doggy treats being not good. And then I know these are for puppies, but Olive, Grace hasn't got any of her front teeth left. She's an old little lady now, so she needs things that are tiny and easy to chew. So I thought for her going on her little holidays, she's got some treats to take. Why is my, I don't think I've got a memory card. Don't mind me just running out of memory card space. I feel like that's more tilted down. There we go. Sorry about memory card space, guys. Brilliant. Right, still on cleaning. I got some of these. I haven't seen these before. They go in your tank. Sorry, hiccups. And again, anything I can do to stop like the build-up of the hard water, because I bleach it like nearly every day and I'm like putting cleaner stuff on it and it's still not doing well. Right, moving on to like bits to eat. Got this for Olive for the plane. I just didn't have any like little white chocolate snacks for her, so I thought I'll just get that and keep that for bribery when she's been a little monkey on the airplane. Following on with healthy eating, join me for more weight loss tips. These are friggin' incredible. If you haven't tried them, don't, because you'll be addicted. If you like crunchy rocks, as I do, these are the best. Do you know what? I'd love to say that I could take these to the cinema with me, but having a baby, that's the one thing I really miss. Go to the cinema, like for a date night. You can't do that when you've got a baby, unless you've got babysitters. But this would be my cinema snack of choice if I could. Sod the popcorn, or mix this in with some salty popcorn. Oh my god, yeah, dime and cornflakes and milk and chocolate, no better combination. picked up some Kinder Hippos because I fancied them and I went in hungry. Big mistake. Ironically, I then got some Gaviscon tablets because I took my last one the other day and I thought I am not going to Florida. Basically, I only get heartburn when I eat late at night, and it's my own stupid fault. Like if I have like dare to have a biscuit with a cup of tea late at night like Sean likes to do, I'll follow suit and be like, yeah, okay then, yeah, make me a cup of tea. Number one, then can't sleep. Number two, raging heartburn. So, you know, can't do it. I got some coconut rings because I love them. I got some shorties because I love them. And then finally, we're completely out of squash. So I just got a giant, and we don't really have Ribena, but I thought let's treat ourselves. For when we do have some squash, I got some Ribena. So all in all, I don't understand. I'm gonna switch you around now and show you. That was what you were on, a tower of imagination, cake stand, puppy pads, cake cases, and a Pyrex jug. How is this £72? I'm baffled. I've had enough. The UK is just too expensive. Anyway, I'm going to put this all away now. Resist eating those and wait till I can share them with Sean so I don't eat the whole packet. Olive's having a nap. And yeah, I'm just going to sort the house out a little bit, I think. Right, terrible angle number 3 of the day. But I'm like just getting ready. This light makes me look green. I don't really know why. I don't know what's going on with it. I really, after all this time, should learn my camera settings, but here we are. Zhuzhing myself up to go, I don't know whether I can bother to curl my hair. Like trying to zhuzh myself up. I might add some hoops to go to the restaurant tonight because I feel like, because my eyes have been like turbulent with, you know, flaring up. I don't know what's causing it, and I don't want to put any eyeshadow on to like irritate it. So I feel like my face looks really bland without, you know, without the colour. So I've just added some red lipstick, and now I'm like, is it a bit Cruella de Vil vibes? I'm going to be going to eat pasta. I feel like I might regret it, but you know, what else can I do? What else can I do? So yeah, just gonna add some highlight, refresh my face a little bit. I was gonna curl my hair, put my straighteners on, but I feel like with it raining outside, I feel like it's a bit of a pointless exercise, to be completely honest with you. Maybe I'll just like, also I love these big panel curl straighteners, but I feel like they don't make the curls last in my hair. Oh, I've started something now, haven't I? Just like flicking out the ends, and I'm gonna regret it because I'll be like, oh, what have you done? I don't really section my hair, and then I wonder why it doesn't last. But yeah, going to this lovely Italian tonight. I think it's called, I have to tell you what it's called. I feel like it's got olive in the name. I'll have to tell you what it's called when I get in the car with Kim. She's kindly picking me up. She loves it so much here. Oh, that reminds me, I must take some cash with me. She absolutely loves it. Definitely what I shouldn't be doing before we're going to Florida, like eating wise and also money wise, but we booked it ages ago for like our joint birthday. So like her birthday's in May, mine's in April, obviously been and gone, and she was like, we should do something. So I promise I will find my tripod so you can be at like a decent angle when I'm doing these. Do you know who I'm thinking of when I'm straightening my hair, like, well, curling my hair? I always think of my friend Andrew and Tom. Andrew messaged me and he's like, I love watching people do their hair. And I was like, there is something therapeutic about it, isn't there? Does it like remind you of like getting ready and going out back in the day in the travel lodges? See, I feel like I need layers put into my hair, like this, like oof, volume, because I do kind of love the 70s style hair where it's all like flicky. Is that 70s style? Like I do like my friends to do that Farrah Fawcett thing. Who do I think I am? But then other days, I like a Dolly Parton hairdo. So I guess layers are a must. I hate taking length off my hair because I lost a lot with Olive. I feel like I just want to grab onto every little bit that I can. So whenever they're like, oh, you know, you need to have a lot of length up, I'm like, absolutely not. So I'm probably doing it a little bit curlier than I normally would. Just because I know it's going to drop like crazy. It always drops so easily in my hair. Right, where in my junk drawer is my L-net. Right, just a little bit of movement to it. Like I say, you watch further onto the vlog, it'll be all dropped and rubbish, but we can but try. Just wish it would stay like this all the time. Maybe not the fringe as flicky as that, but that'll do, pig, that'll do. I'm just gonna pop some nice earrings in and then get my shoes on. Look, it's dropped already. What's the point? So while I'm here, anyone else get this really weird, like, I don't even know what it is because I'm not anxious or anything. It's like a stress rash. I'm gonna put some perfume on. I've got this one in my dressing room, so I'm gonna use it. I say dressing room where I'm doing my makeup. Can you see? I feel like I have to do that old-fashioned vlogger thing where they're like, this is the shade I'm wearing. Like, it's not focusing. It's Burning Neroli. It's not my favourite. I got it because I smelled it on my friend Jasmine and it smelled incredible on her. And it just goes to show that the smells don't smell the same on everybody, because it's nice and I get a lot of compliments on it, but it's not my favourite. Like, I much prefer like Jo Malone on me. It just sits better, I think. So yeah, come to the Italian with me. I'm gonna go get my hoops on first, but yeah, let's go to the Italian. Cambridge now. Oh, cyclist, that's when you know. And I was just saying to Kim, I haven't driven into Cambridge in so long. We always do the guided bus and I'm just like reminiscing, like I've never been here before. I'm like, oh my god, I remember this. Like, I haven't been here for years, but you do a much different route on the guided bus. What's this restaurant here now? What is this?
It used to be Bella Italia.
This always used to look lovely, didn't it, in the summer? The Granta. Ooh, Bean Theory. Oh, it's a coffee shop. Interesting. I feel like Kim's too scared to speak, but I'm like, talk away, act natural, it's fine.
I don't want to ruin your video.
No, don't be silly. We'll catch up. This is Kim, everybody. Hello. Putting her off her driving. Right, let me tell it's me.
My chins.
Shut up. We always worry about our chins on this channel. It is the chin channel. They're used to it with mine. Anyway. Oh dear. Rather have two chins than two faces, I always say. 100%. So yeah, we're just coming into, where are we going? What bit are we on now? Like the main bit of Cambridge. I feel like a tourist. I feel like I don't know like where we're going. But this is the first time I've been to this restaurant.
Might be going the wrong way.
No,
I'm not sure.
Don't say that, because we're already late. And she's like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, I don't care. But yeah, I feel like we're going into the centre of Cambridge, aren't we?
Hopefully.
We're supposed to go to the cinema complex, so
yeah.
I'll let you know what time we get there. We're so out of breath, we've just run from the car park, but oh, all for the vlog. What was the thing? You're thinking carbonara or?
Oh, this pistachio one. I have had that before, so I feel like, can you do it again?
No, I get stuck because I have this every time I go out, but then this sounds really different and nice. But you know when like something's too hot and it's been cooked in the oven and you're like, I want to eat it now and I burn my mouth on it, so I feel like this is a safer bet. But I'm going to ask them to put mozzarella on it. Loads of mozzarella. Kim's gone exotic with her drink choice, and I have gone so boring.
Oh, look at that. Oh, garlic.
Basically gone for kids pasta with extra mozzarella. But Kim recommended this, which looks incredible. Like the mozzarella looks like proper mozzarella, doesn't it? Oh. Me and Kim are going to fight over this.
Yeah, we are.
Said, like,
where's the other one?
You know, yeah, you know when there's like, oh, tell us when, and we're just like, la 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 la, never. And Kim's got carbonara, just that look like the nice meat that you like.
Yes, it does. I approve.
It's too like chewy, like too like meaty. Yeah, can put you off. So we're going to enjoy this now.
To myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time, and I know it so well.
I'm so humbled every time I come to these. So ugly. Right, the night is still young. I say it's over. I've got my doggy bag because, as usual, for someone with so many chins, I actually say when I go out, I'm like, how am I the fat one? And I hate using that term, chubby, but also chubby. How? Because my appetite is tiny. Where are you going? What are you doing? You want one of those? Good luck getting that home. Anyway, I've just stopped at a Tesco because I'm very thirsty, because I will always add extra salt to my dinner, and I've just got an Orangina, hoping that it will taste like the 90s, and some Starburst that I affectionately call Opal fruits because I'm old enough. Anyway, there's people behind us, they probably think we're weird, probably getting mugged for my camera. Someone's had a porn star martini. We're gonna get in the car now. Probably have a sing-song on the way home.
Oh dear. I'm driving too.
Talk about how much we regret all the carbs we've just eaten. And yeah, I think that's the end of my vlog. Who knows? Kim doesn't remember what level parts are. I feel like Buddy the Alpha is like
Floor reset.
we're gonna go all up. She's just like, we'll just try this one. She was walking downstairs. I was like, no Kim, that's not where we go. So yeah, we might not get home yet. Just thought I'd fill you in. I love that I'm like, it's the end of the vlog. No, it's not.
I only had one.
Tiffany and Kit only had one drink, and you didn't even have the Prosecco that went with it, did you? We've lost the car, everybody. Like, there's only 5 levels. It's not here.
No, it's too high up.
Do you ever think of like Saw when you come up? We got a pig mask. Yeah, Kim basically says she watches my vlogs, and because obviously she's my real life friend, she sometimes like giggles or she goes, yeah, and I'm like, she's like, do you do that? And I'm like, no Kim, I actually don't. Like, normally I do weird things like cry. What else did you say you do?
Clap when
She claps when X Factor's on. I was like, you're too good for this world, you're too pure. I love a lift lighting. If you ever want to be humbled, Kim.
That's nasty.
I can't find a good light in here, just have to accept it, but I thought that was worth mentioning. Level 4A, let's try again, come on.
Also the fact we got the lift down, my leg was hanging off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but we did a lot of steps on the way to dinner, didn't we?
No!
Oh, Kim, this is
We're on the same floor, it looks like. I'm confused.
Well, we parked like right next to like one of these.
Out the car park.
Oh, we're in the wrong car. Oh, stop it. It's not even the next. Oh, we're gonna have to go down in one more.
No, we just came from there.
For God's sakes. Finally. Right, we finally found it. We were actually on. Were we level 2A or 3? I don't even know.
2, and we started
Right,
at
we
5.
started at 5. Brilliant. Okay. She's like, I hope no one's stolen my car. Like, that's where your brain would go to. Not that we're idiots, but maybe someone's stolen my car.
We were higher up.
Oh dear. Take me home. Why can't I get in? For God's sake. Let me in. What's that?
Now we found the car.
Oh dear, it's probably not yours.
Right, told you.
Just when you think the vlog's ending, I've just said, stop that car to Kim. This, at college, was the car of my dreams. A pink Jazz. Isn't it funny, like, when you look back on what was like your dream? What was your dream car when you were younger?
I can't even think.
I always wanted a Ford.
Probably a Corsa.
Oh my God, I always wanted a Ford Puma. A Ford Puma. And so, like, I just thought they were so cool. Like, they were so, like, sporty and small. And a Ford KA as well. I used to think, oh yeah. And now...
A car.
A car. Now, I mean, my mum's car. Now you just think, oh my God. Isn't it weird what we used to think was like... And I remember there was a lad at school that had a 106 Quicksilver.
Oh, fancy.
Peugeot. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And yeah. Or a Saxo. A Saxo. A Saxo. You used to have that car in front, didn't you?
A Fiesta, but not
Yeah.
with an exhaust that loud.
No. You weren't that
No.
cool, Kim.
No.
Anyway, I really am going to end the vlog now because I'm going to enjoy my opal fruits. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And my memory card's going to run out. So good night. Good night from me.
And good night from me.
I'll always be by your side.